Let's talk about quitting smoking. I'm going to give you the top 10 common mistakes people make when they want to quit smoking. We did a video on the top 10 steps on how to quit smoking. Make sure you watch that one. This one is going to talk about the mistakes people make. So if you haven't watched that one, you can certainly watch this one first, but then watch that one as well. And the number one biggest mistake people make is not having a clear plan. You should plan out how you're going to do it. Set a date when you're going to start and create a strategy on how you're going to proceed. Do that in advance. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is you don't educate yourself on what the withdrawals are going to look like. You just go cold turkey, you stop smoking, you go through withdrawal, and it makes you have a relapse. Educate yourself, know what to expect. Are you going to be irritable? Are you going to be anxious? Are you going to have mood swings? Are you going to have cravings? What are you going to do when those come up? That's part of the strategy, the planning, and educating yourself. Mistake number three is not having proper support. We all have friends who want to see us fail, and we have friends who want to see us succeed. Some people, you tell them, hey, I'm going to quit smoking, they go, oh yeah, sure. You're going to have a cigarette in your hand in about 10 minutes. And another group will say, really? Good for you. How can I help? I want to see you succeed. That's your support group. Have a support group, or join a group that gets together and have accountability, create partners, accountability partners. So not having support is the third biggest mistake. Number four is not addressing behavioral habits. So we all have habits. We do the same thing the same way every day most of the time. I bet you brush your teeth the same way. You wake up the same way. You roll out of bed the same way. You have a habit of hitting the snooze button in the mornings. Those are behavioral habits. Habits cannot be broken. They can be replaced, but they cannot be broken. Focus on replacing those habits that lead to smoking. Fifth mistake is you expect perfection. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up, but you can't let the messed up mistake stop you. You have to just say, okay, I screwed up today. I'm going to start over right now. Don't expect perfection. Number six is believing willpower alone is enough. Willpower is not enough. You can be very, very, very strong, but people are moved by emotions. If your emotions are different, which lead toward smoking, you're not going to be able to overpower that with willpower. Willpower is necessary, but it's not enough. I'm not saying it's not important. It's just not enough. You have to address the emotional issues. Number seven is neglecting stress management. Stress will make you want to smoke. So decide on how you're going to handle the stress in your body. By the way, I wrote a book on that. It's called Cracking the Stress Secret, How to Turn Pressure into Power. Shameless plug. But get the book and read it, because it's going to help you deal with the stress that you're going to face as you go through withdrawal and quitting smoking. Now, number eight, we talked about this a little bit when I said willpower is not enough. You have to address underlying emotions. Some people smoke because they have anxiety. Some people smoke because they're sad. So when they feel sad, they smoke. Some people get bored and they smoke. Those are emotional issues that need to be addressed. And unless you address those, it's going to be hard to quit smoking. So you have to address those. That's mistake number eight. Mistake number nine is not learning from your relapses. So let's say you quit and you didn't smoke for 4 days and then you started smoking again. Why? Keep a journal. Write it down. Just be like, hey, I failed because of this, this, and this. And next time, this is how I'm going to do it differently. Now add that to your strategy and the plan that you said in mistake number one. We talked about not having a plan. Number 10 is avoiding professional help. We think, oh, quitting smoking is not like I'm withdrawing from narcotics. You know, I'm not addicted to painkillers or cocaine. It's smoking. I don't need professional help. Yes, you do. Maybe you don't, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's hypnosis available. There's behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy available. There are people that can help you quit smoking professionally. Medical doctors, they may give you a prescription of something. Now, I'm not a fan of prescription drugs, but as long as the drug you're taking is less harmful than the smoking, and in the long run, you're not going to need that or the cigarettes anymore, it may not be a bad thing. So don't be afraid of seeking professional help. So those are the top 10 mistakes people make when they want to quit smoking. Not having a plan, not educating themselves on withdrawal, lacking support, not addressing behavioral habits, expecting perfection, believing willpower alone is enough, neglecting stress management, not addressing underlying emotions, not learning from past mistakes like relapses, and not seeking professional help. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, watch the other video on the 10 steps of how to quit, and let us know if you like the video. Push the subscribe button, push the notify button, share the video. Let us know what you think. Comment below. We thank you. We love you. Take care.